Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, go back anyway. I'm not Benson. I'm joining from Kenya. From Kenya, Nairobi.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. Please confirm if you can hear me. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure doing this academy and going on this journey with each and every one of us here tonight. Um, I had a very long day. I took some of our team to Ibadan. I just came back through the train and I'm just entering the house. So I'm very pleased to be here with you all. I just want to point out something. We have exactly 50 persons who registered for this. Persons from the old cohorts from last year and the new persons from this year. And congratulations again to the lucky 10. The reason why I'm saying this is because you see that sometimes people pay for some things, while sometimes people are given free opportunities. But despite that commitment, they do not show up. And some will show up, but they don't stay to the end. I want you to celebrate yourself for showing up and staying till we eventually started this session. Please celebrate yourself. I'm going to be quite fast with my session. I'll share my screen shortly. Just a minute. Um, but please, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Confirm if you can still hear me.
Yes, I can
Okay,
hear you.
great. Okay, great. So I just want to point out this. If you are joining from any other country aside Nigeria, please just your name and the country and what inspired you to join. What inspired you to join? I would like to know. Quickly, quickly. Mr. Jake, if they point it out, help me read out. If they type it out, help me read it out. And you can also unmute and speak while I bring my slides up. Hmm. If I'm correct, I heard is it Noah said he joined from Kenya. Well, I'm curious. I'm curious, and I'll let you know why I'm asking that question. You're joining outside.
Hello, I'm Noah Benson. I'm a student from the Technical University of Kenya, Nairobi. I'm still an undergraduate student, so I really need the basics of real estate. Yeah.
Okay, great. What inspired you to turn up for this session? That's the question I'm most curious about. What inspired you to join this session?
Just eager to know, I don't know how blockchain works, so I'm just eagerly to want to know how it works.
Okay, great. Okay, just curiosity. Last year, when we did this session, we had Mr. Promise, who is to a very great extent tech savvy. Yeah, just a minute. To a very great extent, he's. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so last year we had Blockchain Realtor Academy 1, and Mr. Promise joined us just like this out of curiosity. He's a Nigerian, though. He's a Togolese and Nigerian together. Currently, he's in Togo, and he joined us. He was so he got so into what we're doing that he. I'm looking for the best way to communicate this. His contribution has made us to start major development. So aside us empowering everyone that is coming for this session to just a minute. I'm trying to remove this icon showing on my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now? Mr. Jake, you may need to stop sharing your screen.
Yeah, I
Can
can
you
see.
see my screen? Okay, great. Aha. So aside aside him just joining out of curiosity. He ended up doing so much with us. But when I explain what we are doing, you understand some of the things that he has done and also how it has impacted his own work as well. So it's a pleasure having each and every one of you. My name is Joe Daly. Thank you, Mr. J, for that introduction. Today I'll be speaking with you on the evolution and her strategic global relevance in the coming decades. We are talking about blockchain Realtor Africa. So the evolution of blockchain Realtor Africa and her strategic global relevance in the coming decades. Because I'm sharing my screen, I will not be able to see any chat. So, Mr. Jake, if anyone drops a makes a comment that needs my attention, please call it out. And if at any point in time, maybe network or for any reason I'm off, you may have to call me on normal call, not WhatsApp, so that I would be aware. I've had that experience before. So quickly, I'll yeah. So I'll go through this, but I'll try as much as possible to be brief. It's been a long day. I know all of us had a great day. Okay, my bio has already been introduced, so we skip this part. So once again, welcome to Blockchain Realtor Africa Academy. This is actually 2.0. Last year it wasn't there was no Africa, but this year we decided that truly this solution can benefit the global Africa. So we added Africa. theme of this entire project is sell any property faster with blockchain AI tools. Who are we? Blockchain Realtor Africa Academy helps African realtors master blockchain and AI in a practical and simple way. However, it is not limited to realtors. The knowledge you learn here is also applicable to any business you are doing outside of real estate. So, what you will learn is how to attract serious buyers, market globally, and close deals faster using modern technology. You won't just learn tools, you will use them to increase your sales and commissions. So, it's not only real estate that you can attract serious buyers, it's not only real estate you can apply tools. Yeah, so who is this for? Although it's specifically more for realtors, agents, property developers, brokers. So brokers could be any other business or project or high ticket, and then anyone ready to become a modern African realtor. What to benefit? Blockchain AI sales training, live coaching and strategy sessions, marketing templates and AI resources, access to powerful realtor community, ongoing learning support. What makes us different, specifically for African realtors? Although we have, aside our African trainers and speakers, we have a trainer from the US, although he's a Portuguese, that will also be taking us cross-border payments. I will quickly run through the speakers shortly. So before I go into this, I'm going to be very brief, but I would touch, go straight to the point or hit the nail on the head of what I would be sharing with you. Just a minute. Yes, so I'll be showing you some of our speakers shortly. Yeah. Okay, I've already been introduced. So we have this is Thomas Pinter. He's the co-founder and chief commercial officer of Damisa Technologies. Damisa Technologies is a cross-border payment platform that have done over $100 million transaction since it started. They supplement payments across um, global sectors. Okay, so Coach Olubiri Paul, some of you might know Coach. Olubiri Paul is a faith-driven entrepreneur, co-founder of 10 impactful subsidiaries with over 20,000 trained across Africa. This is not their full bio. There's no time for me to click on it, but I wish I could go through. When each of them are speaking, you get to meet them properly. So this is Mona Lisa, the lady here. Mona Lisa, some of you might know him, might know her rather. She's based in Kenya, by the way. She's a go-to-market expert with 8 years building and scaling strategies at disruptive service as a software company, Web3, blockchain, crypto, and fintech companies. For her, Ogbonawa Kwe, man, this guy is fantastic when it comes to AI. I want you guys, for those who want blockchain, when you see speakers who have blockchain in their bio, focus on them. For those who want AI, when you see speakers with AI, please do not miss a bonus session for anything. I don't want to go into some of the projects. Okay, with AI, he created a live streaming platform that you can use for free. With AI, he created automated chat bots that you can post on Twitter for every 15 minutes. You train it, prime it. I can't go into detail on all the projects that he has done. So if you want to automate your post across all your social medias, there's an AI software, trained software that he has done. He will show us a number of those things I'm talking about. Tracy is our speaker for this coming Saturday. Ghanaian, impartial storyteller, helping value professionals transit expertise into trusted visibility. So I've known her for 2 years now. We met in Ghana when I went for African Leadership Conference, and she has helped a large number of struggling businesses to gain visibility and increase revenue from her very unique style. I believe a number of us should know Simeon Nufa. Simeon Ofa is a seasoned blockchain and DeFi professional. He's one of the organizers for the Nigerian or Lagos Blockchain Week. Nigerian Blockchain Week, Lagos Blockchain Week. He's the co-organizer of that event, that yearly event. So, oh, you really, for AI guys, for you guys that really want to use AI tools to sell, you do not want to miss Ajilo Joshua's session. Then we have Precious Afini. Oh, she's a big she's a big babe when it comes to luxury housing real estate actually. So she has done, let me not call figures, but she has done a lot in the real estate sector. I've known her for the past 5 years to be precise. To meet our amazing moderators, the handsome and intelligent guy we were all listening to, Mr. Jake Ihei, senior wealth consultant committed to transforming how people build wealth through strategic real estate. Deborah, Deborah is a model and she's currently in China. She's currently based in China for modeling basically. Yes, she's also a real estate consultant and she's one of the lead partners in Blockchain Realtor Africa as well. She's very versatile. So yes, this session is running March 5th to April 24th, holding only twice a week, Thursdays and Saturdays, 7 p.m. Um, these are the topics we'll be looking at. We don't have so much time for me to start reading them one after the other. Okay, let me get right straight into our conversation for tonight. I would like to get some reactions. I would like to get some reactions. If you are ready, say I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. If you are ready, complex. Yeah, anything that is complex, yeah, it's not clear. Anything that is complex is not clear. Anything that is complex is not easily understood. So I'm gonna be quite brief. Where is this? Like just a minute. Yes. Awesome. So this was where I stopped last time. Good. What is the vision? What is the vision of blockchain Realtor Africa? So I've been in the real estate for the past 5, 6 years. I've done real estate. I've sold real estate for Nigeria, Dubai, US, and what's that country? Dubai, US, and UK. Yes, I was working with a brand that had properties in these locations before I niched down solely for just Nigeria. But over time, from when I started my career, I found out that at some point it was every week. Over time, when I was refusing to take some offers, it became every month. I always get people reach out to me, Joseph. I would like to sell this property. Can you assist? I've helped a dozen persons resell their property. I've helped a dozen persons resell their property. Um, I resold on my property last year. I started looking out for buyer from February 2025. I didn't get a buyer until June for that property. But the fastest I have sold a property is 3 days. I have an existing database of um, high value, high net worth individuals. So I bought properties from over the years. So when I have properties, most times I send to them to share. But it is manual, yes, and the demand is high. If you buy property from an individual, a real estate company, and you need money urgently, it is not easy to sell. There was a post on social media last year that if two friends, one person, they did a business transaction, got $20,000, shared $10,000 each. One person put his money in stocks, the other person bought a property. Now, the other guy that put his money in stocks, a few months later, he needed cash, and within a few hours, he has sold his stock and got his cash back. Now, let me digress. Let me give us a few info. I like to give value a lot. Dangote is going public and they will be putting shares. If you have not bought shares in your life, find a way to buy it. And please, this is not shares you buy on Bamboo or all the other finance apps. No, you need to find a licensed broker that can guide you, a licensed, registered, certified broker. And yes, you can buy shares as low as 50,000. You can buy shares as low as 500,000, 5 million, 500 million, whichever your capacity can carry. And in this case, both in naira and in dollars. There's no time to go in detail with that. But this is just like a giveaway, a tip. So one person bought shares and the few money needed his money, sold the shares in a few hours, got his money. So that guy that needed to buy real estate, yes, the property appreciated, but to get buyer, 6 months he had not gotten a buyer. So when we start to look at this, why is nobody really paying attention to this particular? You can see the demand is high. You will agree, real estate developers, they are, if they can see someone that can sell their properties faster, trust me, they will not be taking realtors again, and or they will be taking only realtors who know how to use blockchain AI tools to sell properties faster. Now, this was this vision, and then I said, let us start seeing what are other countries doing in this regard. I will tell you, Benson, Kenya is among the countries who are heavily pioneering what we are talking about. I don't know if you know Robert Muoka. He's very big on blockchain tokenization. So Kenya is one of the major countries. I think South Africa is catching up, Ghana to an extent. Nigeria too is now trying to catch up, but Kenya is really doing well. Aside countries like Dubai and all the other countries. Now, what is digitalization? Digitalization is simply um, converting physical properties and moving everything to be digital. Do you understand? So rather than having to do all your documents digitally and manually, paper, even email and the likes, all your first of all your land titles, all your land documentation, everything is uploaded online. Let me break this home. Before let's put real estate aside. Enter a Nigerian office who is not modernized. You will see they have files of paper in their cabinets, right? Which sometimes could be lost when someone needs an important file, maybe real estate company, they need the client document, they start searching files, searching the client's name. Sometimes rats could eat it, all kinds of things. But imagine all of those documents on the cupboard now converted into the digital converted to digital copies and uploaded online. That's what we talk about digitalization. But in this case, it's two ways. People who already have paper documents, they will be digitized and uploaded onto the digital space first. While people who want to start, they just start well and start with digitizing and automating their digital process. I hope that's understandable. Now, we're talking about real estate. Digitization simply means rather than have to, I'm going a bit deep now, rather than have to come physically to look at the property has been digitized and you can go online, see the property, see if the property you are buying is in a bush or in a developed area. Like in real time, you can see if it's a dry land or wetland. So it's difficult for you to be cheated with the digitization. Of course, there will be the aspect of verification and all before being uploaded on the digitalization platform. For Nigeria, Lagos is heavily doing this, the Lagos government, and we are proud of that. We will still come back to how this benefits you and how you can apply it even in your own individual way. Tokenization now is all these things we've digitalized, we now move them onto the blockchain. That's what it means. Tokenization is simply taking a physical asset and then making it a digital asset on the blockchain. Digitalization does not necessarily mean blockchain. Yeah, it's tokenization that now involves blockchain. Before I move to automation, which I believe every one of us should already know the meaning. I like to be very practical and very simple so that easy you can also check out this knowledge yourself. Let's look at the difference between digitization and digitalization. Yeah, this is digital leadership, by the way. So the term digitalization, and digital transformation has become increasingly prevalent. Please confirm if you can hear me again. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So these concepts encompass. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the very simple one. Yeah. This was what I was looking for. So this is what I'm looking at. What is digitalization? Transforms analog. What I explained, all those paper copies in the in the cupboard to digital copies. That is digitalization. Are we following? Oh, so I think it's a network something.
Yes, sir. We're following.
Okay, great. So that is the digitalization I earlier explained. Um, let's go to digitization now. Why is this thing hanging like this? Because I like providing people with tools. So rather than come and ask or try to remember, okay, I can easily go to digital leadership myself quickly and get this thing and remind myself of what this thing actually means. Yeah. So digitization is what I explained earlier. Digitalization is what I explained earlier. Why digitization is now the second one I explained about. Rather than buying properties, this is not digitalization has to do with paper documents becoming digital. Why digitalization has to do with the process. Do you understand the process of doing whatever you are doing, regardless of what business you are doing digitally? So digitalization is moving analog to digital, paper into onto the internet. While digitization is the process of automating what you already have digitally. Do you understand that now? Because I don't want to take so much time. Yeah?
Right on, sir. Right on.
If you are following, please, I would like to get in. Okay, great, great, great.
Yes,
Okay, so after digitization, we have automation. I believe we all know what automation means. Yes. Now, for you individually, rather than, oh, I hope you know that you can use Canva to design your carousel as you can take a word, arrange it, and design a full carousel at once. That this was before what I'm telling you now was before AI. But now that there's AI, if you can prime your AI well, which you will learn all of this in I think Joshua's session or thereabout, you can create a full carousel with a single, like you type a single prompt and the AI will create you carousel. I've done this thing personally that I'm telling you about. Now, to take it further, you can automate an AI to create this carousel without your input and post it without your input. I don't know if you are understanding what I'm trying to say here. Now, let's bring it to sales, the real estate sales that we're talking about. And I'm very serious. I'm really looking forward to competitors coming on in this business with us. Like I openly talk about this. Do you understand? Like I want competitors to come into the business. It's a needed solution. So if we have more competitors in the house, many people will sit up. But I have so much confidence in what we are doing that I just know that no matter the competitor, whenever we set up or we officially launch, we will smoke them out. It's not about having the capital or having the team anymore. It's about understanding the long-term value of what we are providing. It's not just about quick gains. But let me explain the automation for real estate. For real estate, if you want to buy a property, You can maybe see a property online, Instagram, or a realtor post something, and then you reach out, you guys have call conversation, you negotiate, then some clients will delay you, you go back again, you will follow up, you will ghost you, you ask, sometimes you will not remember, sometimes you eventually lose that client, you get another one, all those things. Now let's look at it from the client side. Imagine that you, as an individual or as a real estate company, have an already set up AI that creates all the content or the marketing videos that you need for your properties. It does not just create it. Of course, you will train the AI. Once you train the AI, it takes it up. It does not just create it. Yeah, it also runs ad. Like it will set up the ad, put the money for the ad, and run it to targeted people who can buy this property. So I don't know how if you really understand what I'm saying. It will not just run it to targeted people who can buy these properties. Guess what? It will generate. It will. If some person see it, maybe they click on it and they don't show interest, it will retarget them. That ads will retarget them on its own. Eventually, when people now show interest, this is the automation I'm talking about. I'm talking about full blown, full house, complete automation. That's why I say if realtors don't know how to do this in the coming years, you'll be out of business. This AI generates this list for you. It is not you that is calling. Imagine AI generates you 1,000 leads today. Can you call all of them? No. But as we speak, there are technologies that you can use to call people. Train those AI with your native voice, your Kenyan voice, your Nigerian, maybe Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa tongue and voice, be it male or female, to make calls. Guess what? All customer objections, fears, concerns, psychology, buyer types is available on the internet. So the AI knows how to answer any question professionally and calmly, qualify them and close them. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. The money will just be reflecting in your account. This is a full-blown automation level we are talking about on a global scale. So what I'm saying is that everyone that has come on this scale, there's a reason why this thing is limited. Do you understand? There's a reason why we don't want to. We are doing a conference in July. Only 100 people. Bam. The conference is free. This was paid, but we got a sponsor who made it open for 10 persons. The conference is totally free. We are saying from the beginning it's free, but it's only 100 people. We'll open the registration, but the registration will go through approval process, and then for those who come will get whatever value. They will also get some. Let me not go into details of some of the things that the surprises, gifts, giveaways that we have for this event. Is because we know that this thing requires work. It requires work at the beginning stage. Yeah, it sounds sweet. Will you be willing to take your time to learn how to set up your own automation? Or, yeah, I know Bona has already automated AI that can help you schedule posts and all. You can also learn how to do and program that stuff. Let me not go into that. But will you take out that time to learn how to do this? While you are doing that, this is two way now. Individually, you can learn it and have it for your advantage, which you will learn during this course. But on a global scale, we are creating an entire full-blown app, software, solution to provide this. So the way for those of us that know listing sites, for in the US, some of you will know Zillow, right? For Nigeria, you know Nigerian Property Center. So it's something on this keyboard. This one completely powered and auto run by AI. I'm taking so much time on this vision too. More on this vision. In the next 10 years, this is the vision exactly. We will be in every single African country. That is 2035. Every single African country. I want that to sink in. That's why I'm pausing. In the next 10 years, we'll be in every single African country. Of course, we'll have arms in other countries outside Nigeria, but mainly in every single African country. Sorry, guys. Please confirm if you can still see my slide.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
let's go to the mindset. I've always believed that everything rises and falls on belief. You understand? And there is no good thing or great thing that will not face opposition. Learning it on an individual scale, yeah, you learn it, you have advantage. More persons will learn it and all, but it depends on how where you decide to operate on an excellent level. That is what will give you an edge in the market. For us as an organization, we know that we will have to overcome government hurdles first in our state, then on a federal level, on the national level, then talk of other African individual countries. So Damisa, that's the cross-border payments. I think it's Damisa was opened in Switzerland or so. Before they spread to the countries that they came to Nigeria last year. I met with the founder, um, the co-founder Thomas Peter and the founder Jordan, I think Jordan Lawrence, with their partner Jude, um, here in VI, and he explained for them to operate in Nigeria, they have to cross through some licenses or find an already licensed SEC, Security and Exchange Commissions of Nigeria, to operate with. All of these things will have to cross it. But the reason why I use lion and eagle as the mindset, you know what the mindset of a lion is. You set a target, you don't rush to attack, you wait for the perfect moment, and then you catch your key. An eagle has foresight. An eagle has foresight. Yeah, this is being recorded. Maybe we'll share, but I'm telling you that, guys, first hurdle is we have registered our company name for the past 1 year. I've registered like three businesses, companies in my lifetime. But this is the first time I will register a business and it will take 1 year for it to be approved. At some point, we're told that we have to increase our share per capita not to be 1 million. We have to increase it higher. We paid extra. That this is 6 months ago, but till now, the name has not been fully released. So this is first very minor, but that will not stop us in any way. I'm trying to give you a picture. Then talking of the state level and then the federal level and then the African or global level. You as an individual, again, it's a mindset of excellence and commitment that will determine if you will stay relevant. Some of us had the opportunity to learn coding. Thank God AI has come to with vibe coding now. And we say coding is not for me, but you agree that if you had learned this thing, whatever money you would have been making, you would have made it. Whatever money you're making right now, you would have made it much more. It's the same thing. This thing is interesting, but there is work involved. That's what I'm trying to say. So, what are the work? What are the skills you have to develop? You are selling real estate. That's why I am not so. There's a reason why it is very few people who are pushing this thing out. It's people who are really, they really have their hearts for excellence. You are selling real estate. I have property here. Come and buy this property and get this commission. And now we are telling you that you have to learn blockchain real estate. You have to learn AI. You have to learn virtual reality. You have to learn robotics. The public man will say, I've not even been able to sell my real estate. I've not sold property. Some will say I've not sold property for some time. The one I'm selling, you want me to come and start learning? I don't even have time. I can't even keep up with my current business. That is not the mindset that we want here. No, we do not want that. It's fine. That is you. You can continue struggling, or you can optimize your knowledge strength and then become much more relevant in the marketplace. You need these technologies, these skill sets if you want to sell fast. You will learn a number of them, yes. However, you will not just need it, you want to become very good at it, very good at these skills. with relation to real estate. If you are not really into real estate, I know Benson. It's Benson that I really picked up because I have a soft spot for Kenya. You might not be really into real estate, but whatever business you are doing, these technologies are the bedrocks of the future. I'm telling you for free. I really wish I could go in detail on each and every. Okay, let me go to robotics. This is also part of our project. Virtual reality and robotics is part of our project, but for this session, we'll just be focusing on blockchain and AI. In the last Global Economic Forum that held in is it January, Elon Musk said that in the coming years, he said to him maybe in less than 3 years, but some persons say maybe 5 years, that it is going to be two robots to one person. The way we were saying we cannot do phones, how first of all they say how can you have the phone and put it in your pocket? Now some people have two phones, some persons have three phones, they even have it with power bank and they carry it about. I don't want to go into the details of this robotics. It's not really for realtors, it doesn't apply, but it's something you really need to put your heart to. So talking about global relevance, excellence. So it's one thing to learn the skills, it's one thing to be all there. You can start one after the other, learn it well, move on to the next, learn it well, move on to the next. You will learn a number of them, you will get results even while you are doing, say it's 2 months, it's 2 months. You will get results even while you are still in this training from this session. But what will keep you relevant is if you continue to sharpen it and decide that what you will produce will not be found as an individual, cannot be easily found by the next realtor, the next entrepreneur beside me. Quality and speed. Excellence, the meaning of excellence is actually quality and speed. Excellence is simply to give the highest quality and the fastest speed. Let's use Domino's pizza. That's excellent level. They know they will give you pizza in 10 minutes. That's extraordinary relevance. Then sovereignty. Sovereignty is now your uniqueness. You now start commanding extra opportunities from because of the knowledge that you have developed. But will you put down your head and start learning new things? Will you sacrifice those Netflix, those movies? Yeah, of course, once in a while you can watch movies, Netflix, but will you put down your head and learn those things? Apply them, get results, make money from it. Yes, not just make money, impact lives, impact your family, impact your team, impact those around you. Yes, so I hope I did not take too much time. We've come to the end of my session. I think this is where I take um, Q&A and all the likes. Yes, Mr. Jacob, over to you.
right. Good evening. Thank you very much, sir, for tonight. It, it's a mind-blowing session. So I want to appreciate you and the team of what you are building. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, clearly.
All right. So I my question is, okay, we are talking about digitalization and we're talking about blockchain, AI, and all of those things. So I want to ask, does it take away the aspect of physical property? Like this real estate, the reason why we are saying it is rich is because it's something tangible, something physical, and all of those things. So when we are talking about digitalization, blockchain, AI, and all of those things, is it taking away this physical or this tangible something from us, or is just to enable us navigate the real estate industry more easier and all of those things?
Thank you,
So
Steven, for
that's my
asking.
question.
Thank you, Steven, for asking that question. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So, if you listen to me very well, I talked about the three process, the vision under the vision, which is digitalization, yeah, tokenization, and then automation. These things are to help the traditional real estate. It's not taking away. It's basically going to automate and augment what is already existing. So rather than go over time, there will be less people having to go to the office physically to buy a property because they can inspect from their home, from their houses. Even right now, we provide that service where um, we can help you get the entire land mass of your property and have it on your on virtual reality. So for those that have the virtual reality glasses, they can use their glasses to inspect the property as if they are there physically. For those that don't have, they can on their phone go as if they are there physically, walk into the rooms, have an exact feel and picture of what the place looks like. So that's just one aspect of the the digitalization I talked about. The tokenization now is after a client, okay, I did not go in detail because of time. Tokenization is converting a physical asset, a real world asset. It doesn't only apply to land. By the way, Simeon Nofa will take you on that. Mona Lisa will take you in detail on these things. But aside that, rather than maybe you need money, you want to sell your property now, you don't have to sell your entire land. This your property is now on the blockchain and it has been broken down in bits. You can sell a portion of your property to 1,000 people. So it's more like they own the property, but they own it together. And one person can decide that instead of, let's say, let me break it down. I really would have left this session for Mona Lisa and the other blockchain persons. But rather than, let's say your property is 5 million, yeah, and you are selling half of it at 2.5 million. If you sell it to 1,000 persons, it means that you don't need to find one person to pay you, what do you call it, 2,500 divided by 1,000. Yes, remove three zeros. That's 25,000 naira. So it means that with 25,000 naira, someone can buy a piece of your land. So you can easily raise money fast. Do you understand? We have quite a number of companies that do tokenization already. We are doing that as Blockchain Realtor Africa, but the African market wants something that will give me money fast. People do not really understand blockchain and the tokenization thing as such. So that's where AI comes in, the automation part, where rather than having to manually seek for who will buy these things, you can have AI push it out to the exact people who understand and who will need and who will appreciate and who will pay you. AI will basically do all of that process and the money will just be entering your account. This is going to take time. We've already started working on the project as a community, but individually, you can learn several aspects of this technology, especially the AI part, and make use of it. Did I answer your question?
Very well, sir. Very well, sir. Thank you very much. I really
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. Any other question? No question. Is there any other question?
I have a question.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So something just dropped in my mind. So concerning the let's assume
We can't hear you. We lost you. No, not at all. I don't have any other thing. So just our next speaker, you can look at our topic for this Saturday. Yeah. Quick one. Tokenization. Tokenization basically.